What is going on, guys? Justin here with Go Crazy Card Collected. A while back I made a video about a collection that I had received from one of my mowing clients. Her husband had passed away and he had a garage full of stuff, and we worked something out where he gave me she gave me some things that were his. And I went through a bunch of it and showed you guys a bunch of the 80s rookies, which was really awesome. Had a lot of 80s sets. There was a box in there of just stuff, and I've kind of gone through it a little bit, but I would love to go through it with you guys. I will be honest with you, going through this box of stuff, there's a possibility of finding a bunch of stuff I don't know anything about. So I'm just learning, and I knew about the late 80s growing up and then got into vintage a few years ago. And so I'm learning as we go. I do a lot of research, and I do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of podcast listening. So I'll do the best that I can. But I think, and when I say a box of stuff, I mean like a box of stuff. It was all kind of crazy up in here. Like a bunch of these little Kmart sets. 20th anniversary. I do know something about these. Like these are like the cards of the older vintage cards. 1977 MVP American League, Rod Carew. What's awesome about these cards is that there is one of them that is in Mike Payne's top cards of the 80s, I believe. I don't know if it's in here. Ah, yes. There it is. The 1962 Maury Wills. The reason that this is one of the top cards of the 1980s is because there was not a 1962 Maury Wills like that. So that is not a real card. But anyway, these are cool. They've got all the vintage. So, when I kind of scrummaged through this a little bit ago, or before, anyway, there are a bunch of these. Like, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. I'm going to try to put those out of the way because we got more of them coming. Here's one. I don't know what he did. Here's one. There's 6 right there. I don't know if they're all full. Here's another one. Here's another one. Anyway, there's more of that stuff in there, and there are more boxes. This was kind of cool. An Eminem, Ozzie Smith, and Tony Gwynn. It's a perforated thing, but it's not split. So that's cool. I love that. There's some Ozzie Smith big giant cards. Don Russ. A couple Don Russ. Here's a 86 Tops. There's this little cardboard Ozzie Smith thing. He was an Ozzie fan, so that bodes well for me. Here is a Kellogg's, 81 Kellogg's. I'm not good with all the years of Kellogg's. I think this is a complete set. I need to go through it more. But here's 80. And they're in great shape. Tug McGraw. There's Seaver. Fred Lynn. Gossage. You always think you're messing these up because the way they sound. Yastrzemski. Anyway, here's an 81. There's Schmidt. Yeah. I think that's an 81 Kellogg's full set. Those 3D Superstars. Here's another stack of those. These are 78. Is that right? 79. 79. The 79 set's quite a bit bigger, so I don't think this is a full set. There are a lot of stars in here too, though. Your Shrimpski, Suitor, Seaver, Rose. The Rose is not in good shape. It's kind of cracked up. But anyway, there are a bunch of, oh, George Brett. There are a bunch of those. That's fun. The 79s. Here's some 89 tops. Here's a box of, it says Baseball Superstars, logo stickers, and trading cards. It's a set of those Fleer. I don't need to bore you with going through all those boxes. Oh, here's some more of those Kellogg's cards. Oh, these are random. Maybe from the mid to earlier 70s. I know that one's an older one. 68. Oh. Anyway, here's a George Brett. 82. It's not as old as the others. Oh, this is cool. Cut out of a magazine. This is a Don Mattingly. And I know this card. I mean, it's a cutout, but it's a rookie card. It's got some decent sized creasing in there. Still kind of cool. Here's an Ernie Witt. Here's a random basketball Jim Davis. I don't know what year that is. I don't know basketball years at all. 70 maybe. 1970. Has his 69 year on it. Here's some more of these Baseball Superstar stickers. 87 sets. Oh, here's some more Kellogg's. Bunch of the Kellogg's cards. 1980. Nolan Ryan. Look at that. That was the first one I looked at. Carew. Simmons. Stargell. Brett. Nice. Hernandez. I mean, he's not a Hall of Famer, but Schmidt. Carlton. Murray. Fisk. Palmer. Seaver. I probably already said that. Rice. Cool. Yastrzemski. Bunch of Hall of Famers in that set. Hope you guys are finding this fun. I'm having a blast. Here's some more cutouts from some magazines. Kirk Gibson, Jack Clark, Roger Clemens. Supposed to look like the play balls. And then here's some Ted Williams cutouts. Very cool. Look like 52s. 52 tops and 52 Bowman. There's an Ozzie Smith button. Man, there's so many of these boxes. I'm going to have to go KB Toys. Superstars of Baseball. I'll have to go through. Well, these look nice. Harold Baines. Wade Boggs. These are in immaculate condition. George Brett. Jose Canseco. What year are these? 87. Gary Carter. Roger Clemens. Vince Coleman. Love that card. That's awesome. You can check that out. Running. Great card. Tony Gwynn. Ricky Henderson. It's a cool set. Keith Hernandez, Wally Joyner, Don Mattingly, Jack Morris, Eddie Murray, Dave Parker, Kirby Puckett. I loved Kirby Puckett. Tim Raines, Jim Rice, Ryan Sandberg, Mike Schmidt, Mike Scott, Darryl Strawberry, Fernando Valenzuela. That's a cool set. $2.99 at KB Toys. You guys remember KB Toys? Oh, what else we got in here? Here is a bunch of these score from the 89 score. These little World Series facts, right? Or are they just different years? I don't remember. You guys know these. I was little. What else we got going on? Oh, cool. Here's some tear out T206s. Those are very cool. The Renata Galasso reprints. Just a few of them. Those are neat. Oh. Hey. Take that. Superstars. 3D Superstars Brock. I'll put that back here. Nice. Another one of these. Oh my gosh, 1 billion. These are stickers. Here's Dawson. Mattingly. Lenny Dykstra. John Kruk. So many stickers. Like. Baseball and 88 stickers. I mean, just a ton more. Oh. Oh, nice. More of those Renata Galasso sets. I'm not even saying that right. Cy Young. If you haven't seen my last video, I have a buddy who has an autograph, an in-person autograph from his dad for Cy Young. But there's his T206 replica. Christy Mathewson. Bresnahan. Very cool. Very cool little set. I don't think it's the full set, but there are some of those. And then there are like 1 billion. I mean, so many of these stickers. I don't want to go through them all, but there's so many of them. Unbelievable. More of these box sets. Hey! 3D Football Stars, NFL. Franco Harris. Walter Payton. Nice. I don't collect football whatsoever. Jack Ham. These are 1979s. Franco Harris and Walter Payton, Jack Ham, Joe Green, Mean Joe Green. Well, that's cool. Somebody tell me about these. I don't know anything about these. I mean, I do know some of those names, but I don't know anything about what's going on. Here's some Sport Flicks, 1986. KC Royals. You can see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, here is. It's the Rookies of the Year. I can't get. Oh, there's one. Oh, there he is. There's Rod Carew. You can barely. That's creepy. Look at that. Oh. Andre Dawson. Anyway, those are kind of cool. There's not really much else in here. Some puzzle pieces. Looks like a Babe Ruth puzzle. Looks like Babe Ruth to me. And then some more of these sets. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. It's been about 16 minutes. I hope you had a good time just kind of looking through this thing with me. I hope I didn't bore the heck out of you too much. But there's some fun stuff in here. I mean, it's just kind of all thrown in here. I don't think I missed anything of any importance to show you. Bunch of those stickers down the bottom and these sets. You want one of these little Kmart sets, let me know. I have nothing to do with them. I'll keep one for myself. I just grabbed one off the top a while back and I sent one to Billy Ballgame. But anyway, have a good one, guys. That's all I got for you. You know, go crazy card collecting. I love you guys. If you haven't watched some of my other videos, please go do that. I've got some fun stuff. I just love talking baseball cards, man. So, great to talk to you and have a good one.